time for
top five.
Top five. And this week we are doing, as requested by Jared, top 5 quotes of recovery. So buckle in. There are some bangers in here.
Before I forget, I got maybe to mention top 5 for the next one.
Okay.
See what you guys think. I'm not necessarily sold on it, but floated by you guys.
10-4.
I think Jared should definitely go first then.
Oh yeah, I vote Jared going first.
I'll go first. The most unprepared. Okay, so these aren't in order. These are just my favorite. Then I'll tell you why. Okay, here's one of them. The drugs and alcohol will never love you, but those kids waiting for you to get sober will. That hits me hard because definitely don't want my daughter to have an alcoholic of a father. I want to always be there when she calls, or if she's out and about doing something late at night, or if something happens, I don't want to be the one that's like, oh, I can't pick you up, I'm drunk. So, and I just want to be present. So that really hits hard. Another one. I'm proud of you. The truth is, if most people really knew your story and all things you've been through, they'd probably wonder how you're still smiling. So if you don't hear it from someone else or anyone else, I'm proud of you. Proud of you guys.
Too, buddy.
But no, like, I thought the cool thing was about that is I didn't think I'd ever smile sober. And since I've been sober, I've just been smiling all the time, most of the time. I mean, there's bad days, and then, yeah, like even since I got sober, it's nice to hear people say that they're proud of you, like my parents. They say it a pretty good amount, actually. And it's nice to hear, and it makes you want to keep going. They've done a lot for me, like a lot, bailed me out a lot, and I love them to death. So it's nice to hear them saying they're proud of me. Here's another one. Getting sober meant I had to learn to love myself instead of wanting to escape myself. I think in Newgate, you have to learn to love yourself and accept all your wrongs and all the crappy things you did before you can even start recovering. If you don't accept those things, then I just don't think you'll ever be able to recover properly. So I've accepted all that, and my life has been so much better since. And yeah, like all the crap that I've done to people and the relationships I've ruined, I've accepted that and just try to repair it all. Slowly but surely, it'll take a while, but yeah, like it's escaping myself. I didn't even care if I woke up in the morning, but before I went to rehab. So yeah, you just gotta accept your faults and try to be happy and stay sober. And this one I like is be the reason someone believes in sobriety as possible. So I think this is pretty cool too, because with this podcast, I think we've reached a few people anyways. So it's nice. We're staying sober. This keeps us accountable, and it makes people think that sobriety is possible. We're not like some famous people that go to these extraordinary rehabs or anything. We went to a 30-day program, and you just kind of work on it. Like the program kind of gives you the foundation to work on sobriety outside of the program. So I think that is a good quote. And finally, family is your most reliable source of support in any situation, because love from your family is unconditional. Bree, my mom, my dad, my sister, my daughter have all loved me unconditionally, even when I thought they all hated me. And yeah, I'm just grateful for them. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So thanks, fam. And that's what I got. And just be kind. You never know what someone's going through. So
Was that a bonus one, number 6?
yeah,
Be
I
kind?
just made that up.
That was good, man.
Those are awesome.
All right. Okay. Now I'm off the hot seat, and I'm
You're a big quote
just gonna
guy.
watch. I love quotes.
Yeah.
Reflections. Love this shirt, Chris. Dope.
All right, Dave, who's up next?
Go for it.
All right. Okay. Again, these are not in order. My first one is: a man who can't bear to share his habits is a man who needs to quit them. Stephen King, legend. So when I reflect on, using and stuff like that, when I started hiding, my habits, I was probably should have quit then. That was years ago. But if you're hiding, if you're using and you're hiding, and you should quit. So my second one is from NA. It's from my Just for Today journal that I have. So it's just for today. I will be unafraid. My thoughts will be on my new associations, people who are not using and who have found a new way of life. So long as I follow that way, I have nothing to fear. So I kind of use this one every day and just, go through each day happy that I'm sober, and, slowly the days start adding up. So very happy with that quote. It gets me through the day. This one of my good buddies put me on this one. You guys might have heard it before if you've watched Fight Club. Only after disaster can we be resurrected. It's only after you've lost everything that you're free to do anything. So to me, I think with addiction and, everything I've went through, I'm finally at a place, where I can start rebuilding for who I want to be, and, putting in the work, to kind of create that foundation. And, that's what I'm striving to do. So I like that one. This one of our counselors at Newgate said to us, actually she wrote it on the board, but
I know who. She has good ones.
It's addiction is placing one thing over everything. Recovery is placing everything over one thing. So when we look back at our values and everything like that, I know, when I was in active addiction, doing blow came before everything. And, now in recovery, I'm getting everything back, and it's pretty fucking awesome.
Did it even be? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry.
Doing blow even came before eating.
Big time, every time.
Big time.
Oh,
Air burgers.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay,
You should have
sorry.
seen my breakfast back
I
then.
just thought.
Yeah.
Cocoa
Someday
Puffs.
I'll tell you about my eating routine sometime. Yeah, it was once every 4 days, and it was a big box meal from KFC. Nice, really healthy. And number 5, vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. So, getting help, you're obviously incredibly vulnerable, and putting yourself in that position. And I had to do that to get the change that I want to see myself. And I even think with, say, this podcast, us putting, our stories out, we're making that step, that is vulnerability, but, we're doing it because we want to help others, right? And we're also helping ourselves. But I really like that. Shout out Brene Brown. So yeah, those are my 5.
Killed it. Love it.
Thanks, buddy.
That's good.
Thank you, Dave.
You guys really nailed this out here. It's gonna be tough.
Well, take it home, buddy.
Give it a shot. I was pumped when Jared suggests. I was big in coaching. I was big on the quotes. I even bought this big, I think it's 1,000 motivational quotes. They're all a lot to do with sports and stuff like that. So I try to stay away from those ones. But here we go. In no particular order.
Motivational
only
speaking
person-
from a coach.
What's that? What did you say?
He wanted to throw you off your game.
Yeah, you fucking did. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. You know, I think that's big. I did a lot of comparing, whether it was in addiction or just in general, just comparing myself to where other people are at and things like that. But I think you should just be trying to focus on better yourself. And, you know, I still tend to, you know, look at other people and what's going on in their lives too. But I've been much better at focusing on my own self and being better than I was yesterday. Sunsets are proof that endings can be beautiful. You know, so well,
I don't know, just
like it.
the way you said after it was sweet. Maybe, yeah,
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. That one, just you know,
it's a banger.
yeah,
It's a good one. Just short and sweet.
yeah, just short and sweet though. Stress is caused by being somewhere but wanting to be somewhere else. Be present. I think Jared talked about one of his was about being present, and that was a thing that I was very horrible at. I was, you know, my dad always used to say, when you're in the room, be in the room, and I was often never in the room. Physically I was there, but mentally and my mind was never there. So a lot of times now, I find it a lot easier to be present now that I'm clear-headed and sober. This one here, when you're in a dark place, you sometimes tend to think you've been buried. Perhaps you've been planted. Bloom.
I love it.
I do love that.
That's just another, you know, things can be dark, but you gotta take the positives from it. You know, when you're being a little sucky baby about not being on your meds. The last one, don't give up. It's often the last key on the ring that opens the door. So that's those are my top. Those are my five. Those are my five.
like it.
Yeah, a lot of them I guess were kind of just more like almost like don't give up or look at the positives. I guess most of mine were look at them, but yeah, it was a fun process.
Yeah.
Anyone
What are we
listening?
thinking?
Anyone listening? What is your favorite quote? Hit us up
Drop
in the
them.
comments,
Yeah.
or message us them if you want to do that. That works too. But three big quote guys here.
And hit and subscribe too.
Mhm.
So I can quit smoking.
Yeah,
Jared's quitting smoking, guys. You just gotta get us there.
Yeah. All right. So what are we thinking? What were you thinking, Dave?
I was thinking your top 5 favorite sober celebrities or athletes. It could be just because you like them. It could be their story. It could be anything. What do you think?
Say no more.
I like it.
Okay.
Hopefully they see it and want to come on the podcast.
Yes, we'll have to give him a shout out.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jim Thompson's my number one.
Oh, it's gonna be on
Jim.
all of our lists.
Yeah, that's a sweet one. All right, guys. Well, let's take us out. If you or someone you know wants to be a guest, hit us up. You know, if you're looking for help, there's so much professional help available. And don't be, don't be afraid to reach out, and we can help direct you. All right, guys. Ciao.
Peace.